Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new HJC CL-17 helmet available at RevZilla.com. So as the successor to the CL-16, the CL-17 is a nice iteration forward. Now the 16 used to be the base level polycarbonate HJC. In my opinion, a bit more of a nondescript helmet. The 17 is a nice step forward. You're not killing the piggy bank. You're still sub 150 bucks. And if we look at it, it has a new form to it. So it's a bit more descript, a bit more aerodynamic, and they've changed a few things. So you can obviously see here on my victory graphic that this shell is completely different at their base polycarbonate level. And remember, you hear me talk about polycarb, that is going to always be trading cost for weight. So what you have is still a DOT, and now it's a Snell 2010 rated helmet, but again, it's going to be more heavy than something like your fiberglass FG17, which would be a step up. This guy in large is going to be about 3 pounds, 14 ounces. So again, back to the changes really quickly. You're also going to note new vent scheme. You can see the way the front's laid out. Now it has a brow vent as well as 2 chimneys versus 1. And the other thing that, one of my favorite things about this new helmet is that it used to be the helmet which was the go-to helmet, went up to sizes 3X. Now in certain models, or in certain colors and graphics, it actually goes size 4X and size 5X. So for guys that have humongous heads, and I'm going to call out that it is more of a neutral to round shape, this is going to be an excellent option, and that's a huge headed helmet. Now remember too, if you're buying a helmet online, buying it from RevZilla, we ship for free, no issues there, and if you want to give us a shout, you can. We can talk you through that process. Now, I'm going to dive into some of the nuances here on the CL-17. Love to hear your gut reaction to HJC's latest and greatest. Click here, subscribe to us, leave me your comments, your questions, and your feedback. So starting with the outer shell, you know, we talked about the aerodynamics. You've seen me spin it around. Again, the big story is the venting scheme. So you're still similar here, open and close on your chin vent, sweeping back. Now you have a brow vent that's going to vent directly to the top of the forehead and the face, and then you have 2 chimneys that are independently closable, and I actually do like these vents. They're going to be a plastic style vent that don't get in the way of this larger channel that goes down the center, and that's going to carry that airflow through. And you can see it's a passive venturi system as you move into the back. So passive vents does not open and close, but again, dual vents in the back that are going to suck airflow out at speed. The other thing I want to call out is down here along the jawline. These used to be just for decoration, and now these foils or these venturi vents along the jaw are actually functional. So you're getting 3 more vents and exhaust total in your airflow scheme. Now you're up to 10 different intakes and exits out of this helmet. Now staying with my outer shell, I do want to call out a quick note here on this rapid fire shield change mechanism. We've seen the shield change mechanism before. It works well. It has a decent gasket that goes around. My issues with it are that it could have an extra detent. It only has 3. There's no city position, but it does function really well. So there's, watch, if I put my hand down here, that's how quickly and easily I'm able to remove the shell if I want to. Now the CL-16 though, just in keeping the spirit, keeping you guys informed, change moving forward for this year. It used to come with the pin lock lens. They've moved to an adjustable pin lock system, but it no longer comes with the lens. So you're going to have to buy that HJC lens separately. Now, quick note, we did talk about the high quality polycarb shell. Remember, it's going to be a bit heavier. And remember, from here, you're going really into that fiberglass realm from HJC. So as I flip over my CL-16, let's dive in and let's check out the Speed Cool lining. Again, it's going to be wicking microfiber. I actually really like it. It's cool to the touch. And then if I pull out my cheek pads here that incorporate with a neck roll, one of the things they've changed on the CL-17 as well is you can now use different size cheek pads with different shells of helmet. Remember, 2 shells. You're going to have small through medium and then large through 5XL. And again, I think they could have broken that up maybe a little bit differently and helped weight savings, but at least you have the ability to tune the cheek pads now. See, here's my left side. It does have a nice contour from it. They're stealing a lot of technology from the FG series and the Arfa series here, and just the styling's making its way down. So I pull my cheek pads out, and then simple comfort liner removal system. HJC typically makes a pretty easy one. 3D in its design, but no frills, basic, nice cutaways, and you look. The hope is that you don't have any seams and any pressure points. I like how low the snaps are in the back, and I do like that they're using the brow connection versus having 2 snaps up here high on the forehead, which depending on your head shape, and again, this is a little more round, so it should be less of an issue, sometimes you might feel. Now, when I break open the inside of the shell, you're going to see the ventilation scheme as I move it back. You can get a gauge on those venturi vents, those channels. Channels, in my opinion, could be a bit deeper. We see them on more premium helmets as you move up. But again, for a sub $150 Snell 2010 rated helmet that's going to have a decent amount of features, again, you really can't complain on the bang for the buck factor. Remember, this is a victory graphic, comes in 6 colorways, including a matte anthracite. Now, the next step in your journey, don't take my word for it. Click right here and see what other riders and other customers who have bought the CL-17 are saying at RevZilla.com. Read other rider reviews. Remember, we're going to ship for free, and if you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown of the new HJC CL-17. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.